fast you were going?
What? How fast we're going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run in your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, Iceman. Coming a day late, but still coming. I threw the extra one out the other day anyway when I was pissed off. Go like, subscribe. If you're on Apple, write a review. We'll shout it out. Hit the little notification bells on YouTube, Facebook if you want to watch the live shows. And excuse my sniffling. My allergies are acting up, unfortunately. So it's gonna be a little short one. Got a couple stories. Actually supposed to record tomorrow evening for the guest spot this coming up weekend. Anyway, those of y'all that listen that are members of the MOTORCOP Clubhouse, the video that I put up in there, we'll talk about that story first off, because I know some of y'all are curious about it. If you are curious about it and want to see the video, you're going to have to join or ask to join the Clubhouse. Like I said, I do put stuff up in there that I don't put out anywhere else. So let's get started. This was last week, I believe last Friday or Thursday. It was last Thursday. My first day back from having COVID, second go around. And a lot of people's like, man, I just stayed out them extra 2 days. Well, that's not who I am. I was better, cleared, and I was going to go back. So I went back. We had a funeral on the north end of the parish. So me and the tot were over there to escort the funeral. During the funeral procession, we're still on the main dispatch channel. We hear of a car chase, a pursuit coming into our parish from a neighboring parish, heading right in our direction. Now we're on surface streets. Surface streets are not the interstate. But they're coming down the interstate in our direction. Right about the time we are going under the interstate because there's an overpass. Of course, we're looking because we want to know if they're going to exit or not, which they did not. They continued. So we're escorting the funeral while the high-speed car pursuit goes over our head. If you're in law enforcement, or even if you're not, you can imagine the urge, I guess that's the proper word to use for it, the urge to want to join into this pursuit is extremely strong. I'm talking like biting the steering wheel, wanting to join this pursuit. But we could not. We were in the middle of a funeral procession, which was taking priority. They had other units already in pursuit. So we stayed on our mission, our task, and went and finished the 1014 is what we call it, escort. We finished it. Of course, listening to the radio the whole time. The people that were in the vehicle stopped on the bridge I always write tickets on. And one of the people, the driver, jumped out, threw a suitcase or something over the railing. So we can assume that there's drugs or something else in there. But first they exited I'm sorry. Let me get it right. But like I said, this is all off of memory, unscripted, raw. You know, I don't write anything down. For the stories, I might write notes saying talk about this to remind me of it. They went over us. They exited at the next exit. That's Duke the dog you hear shaking. They exited. They went south, and we're like, okay, well, we're gonna get caught now because south is a dead end road. There's no way in, no way out. So they came. They went to the end, come back out, almost rammed 2 units in the process of it. Got back on the interstate, heading west. So when they got off and went that way, and then come back out and we, hit 2 deputies. It's like, okay, so obviously these people have no clue where the fuck they're at. Then they went up there and ended up stopping, chunking this suitcase duffel bag off the side of the bridge, which is probably, I don't know, approximately 25, 30 feet off the ground. Give or take more or less. I'm not sure. I didn't have a tape measure out there to measure. You can see how far it is if you go watch the video that's in the clubhouse. So I'm like, well, chase is over because they said they had 3 people in custody. But, cops being cops. I said, well, I'm just going to drive out there anyway, see what's going on. What the hell? Because I'd finished with the funeral. So as I'm heading out in that direction, I hear the radio traffic. Guy calls it, we got 3 in custody, yada. And all of a sudden he's like, we have 2 in custody and 1 just jumped off the bridge. I'm like, oh, what happened? So they had 3 people in custody, which means they had them handcuffed. This one guy jumps over the railing, right over the bridge, right off. I'm thinking, I'm definitely going to go out there now because this dude's, he's probably laying down there. He's either fucked up, broken up, dead, something. Even though it's a swampy area, you still have water, but you also have land there also. And the water's usually not very deep. I'm thinking, I'm about to see some shit. So I get out there, position my unit better because the unit they had out there didn't probably have any lights on it. So I positioned my unit to kind of running shit, down to 1 lane on the interstate, which of course causing a major traffic deal. I walk over there and I look over the bridge railing, and this dude is sitting on his ass on the shore, wailing about how I get down here. It's like, really? This motherfucker just jumped like out of off a 3-story building or whatever, or maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit less. Landed, and he's not even bleeding. He's got no broken bone. When he jumped off of the bridge, he was handcuffed behind his back, so he couldn't even break his fall. Like, if that would have been me, I'd have broke every fucking bone in my body, broke my neck, been paralyzed, or just died. But nope. Bad guys are like fucking roaches sometimes. You just can't kill them. Hell, you can't even really hurt them. It don't seem like, does it? So while he's down there, he ends up getting up and jumping in the water and ends up getting his handcuffs in front of him. First he went and jumped in the water. I'm like, this motherfucker's trying to drown himself. He gets to this suitcase duffel bag thing. He's trying to, whatever was in it, he dumped it out. For a while, he didn't have his hands up above the water after he got his handcuffs from him. We didn't know if he had a gun or what. I mean, the shit got a little bit more intense there. We finally got a sheriff's office boat out there. They ended up with several deputies and stuff in it to go out. They get them, bring them back to a shore area where the ambulance stuff is waiting. The ambulance, believe this or not, checks this dude out, releases him back to us, clean bill of health on the scene right there, and he is brought to jail after he jumped off a fucking bridge, handcuffed in the back. At one point, there was an alligator, about a 12-foot alligator, in the vicinity that we could see, which we finally convinced him to get out of the water. Well, they did. I mean, because I'm thinking, if this motherfucker gets eaten by an alligator while I'm fucking filming it, I'm definitely going viral now. Because, I mean, he's a stupid motherfucker to jump off the bridge. But he did get out the water. He did not get eaten by the alligator. Obviously, we'd be having a different conversation right now. Like I said, if you want to see some of the video, go join the clubhouse. Only thing I can say about it is I guess I was like, this motherfucker's thinking he was R. Kelly or something. He was hearing, I believe I can fly, and jumped off the bridge. Well, motherfucker couldn't fly, but he probably figured out that no, I can't fly, I'm just high. So that was that. Just a total, shit show. Of course, it's hot as fuck out there. So I did get to use one of my new MOTORCOP Chronicles sweat towels. That worked out very well. Just a little product plug there, but it was hot as shit out there. I mean, freaking 100 degrees, just dripping. But yes, dude jumped off the bridge. Like I said, I'm not sure I know they recovered some drugs in the vehicle, along with some fraudulent papers for car titles and multiple laptops and stuff. I don't know. They said they were going to get sonar or something, see if they could pick up underneath the water whatever he dumped. I don't know if it was guns. I don't know if it was drugs. And I haven't heard anything since. So it was not my case. But yeah, it's pretty exciting when you got somebody who just like jumps over a bridge or whatever. Like I said, if you want to see the video, go join the clubhouse. If not, you can just close your eyes and imagine it. That being said, like I said, I thought it was funny having motherfucker thought he could fly, jumped off the goddamn bridge, didn't, and walked away from it. Didn't even have a fucking scratch. Because he was Yi-Yan, and Katie and ambulance paramedic person looked at him and said, well, if you wasn't fucking stupid and jumped off a bridge. Guess he took it literal when somebody said, just go jump off a bridge. And then this motherfucker said, I already have. I survived. Just ignorant. So today, I got called to go work at the courthouse. Well, help at the courthouse because there is shorthanded and stuff like that. Don't really like that one. To go bailiff, one of my fun things I get to do. Very sarcastic on that. Part of it. One team, right? So I tell myself one team, even though I don't like doing it. So go up there. It wasn't bad. Other than some plead or bleed. When I say plead or bleed, if you haven't heard me mention before, it means people got men going there and say, I'm not the baby daddy, and they make them take paternity tests and shit, and child support, family shit, which is just always nasty. Family law is nasty, and so I'm in there. I'm probably in there for an hour and a half, like 2 hours. I get relieved. So I go downstairs. I had to go to HR and take care of some paperwork for. I had to fill out something for post or something like that. And I don't know why. Training instructor said do it. I did it. Went and filled out just updated post stuff. Police officer standard training things. So make sure I have all my shit ducks in a row. So I'm doing that. Handle that, and I had a discussion with her about some retirement stuff and some health insurance stuff. Fun stuff, right? Not really. So I'm getting ready to leave, and then somebody that had been upstairs that saw me, they were like, They were like, oh, you might want to go back up there. They had a big old argument. I'm like, well, fuck, I know they have other people already up there. So, not really my problem, right? So I said, fuck it. So I went up there. And of course, they had these two women. I mentioned this in the clubhouse also. I did a little rant that I typed up in there. And it's just, there's two women getting to an argument out in the lobby. Big ass argument with several people. So they separated, so now I gotta stand out there and babysit grown fucking people. Okay? This aggravates me. These are grown people. Children. Supposedly used to love each other or whatever. I don't know. Don't really care. My point is so they're over there, and then over there, and the other ones are over here. Well, I see this other deputy comes out and he escorts this woman down. Well, Bertha over here, she like waves and yells, hey, come here. I'm like halfway across the whole courthouse, and I'm aggravated. I'm like, you want to talk to me? You can haul your ass over here. I ain't walking over here to you. So she comes waddling over. Are they done? I said, I have no clue. Well, we wasn't really fighting. We were just got into an argument. I said, hey. I said, well, you're lucky that man had come relieved me before y'all decided to act like idiots. And she's just looking at me. I said, because if I would have been up here, I'd have put all y'all in jail. Because I'm not playing these stupid ass games. She just kind of looked at me like, oh, I dare you. No, don't dare me. Because honey, and I looked at the guy that did it, and I said, they lucky you nicer than me, because I'd put every one of their asses in jail. They don't think twice about doing that shit. Grown ass women fighting over some dude. Fighting over some dude that's in child support court because he's not wanting to pay his child support, or has never paid his child support, or saying it ain't his kid, you know. He's big enough, supposed man, to stick his dick in some woman and squirt his baby juice in her. But he ain't man enough to man up and try to take care of it. And you two stupid bitches are arguing over him? Come on. What the fuck is wrong with people? Why would women? I don't understand. I'm not blaming all women. These women. How stupid can you be that you're going to sit here and forget, possibly almost go to jail, fighting over some piece of shit dirtbag? Really? Really? Ignorant. Just plumb ignorance right there. Shit like that pisses me off. I don't know. Am I ranting too much again? Like I did the other day? This is law enforcement lady. Just idiot. So I had to spend another, 45 minutes of my life that I come out doing something productive. I'm babysitting grown people because these motherfuckers want to fight over a sperm donor that probably ain't worth shit. I don't get it. Same women will probably have some decent guy to go out with, but they don't want to go out with him. He ain't thugging enough or whatever. He ain't cool enough. Well, no, but he had a job, he had a house, and he has a car, but he ain't cool enough. I don't get this mentality. So, anyway, idiots. They better go by. Like I said, if I'd have been there, I'd have just put him in jail. Fuck it. So, I'm getting close. Don't worry, people. Getting close. Go out and I'm writing some tickets today. Nothing real major. Did stop the cop from Texas. No, I did not write him a ticket. Gave him a warning. Gave him a magnet. So I'm always looking for guests. I'm not going to write another cop a ticket on purpose. Just saying. Just throw this out there. Kind of a news story. Recently, down here in Louisiana, the head of the state police, the colonel, the head guy, that's the Louisiana State Police. Guess he got pulled over. He got pulled over for speeding for 90 plus miles an hour in a 60 mile an hour zone. So there's big hoopla about it because there's another state trooper pulled him over. And they're like, oh, well, he's special. He gets away. They didn't write him a ticket. All right, first of all you people that got bosses out there, how many of you motherfuckers would write your boss a ticket? Or how many of you motherfuckers gonna write your boss for anything? Yeah, not. Okay. The state trooper, you don't write his, not just his boss. This is boss. This is the head guy. The only person hiring him over there is the fucking governor of the state. Okay. First of all, I want to know which other state trooper heard about it, because cops are gonna talk and they're like, man, you didn't believe I pulled over the colonel the other day. So somebody was gonna find out that because they had body cameras, so they knew something's gonna be on body cam, which a part of it was because he turned it off. But there's been all over the news. People, let me tell you what. This may piss some people off, may offend them. Guess what? Nice man. Don't fucking care. Don't listen. Don't just turn it off. There's perks in every fucking job you have. Y'all think y'all are above the law. No, we don't think we're above the law. Let me tell you what. Walmart employees get fucking discounts, not on food, but on products. So Walmart employees get employee discounts. Sure, fast food restaurants or good restaurants, whatever that's that. If you work there, you either get a discount or you get free food while you're working. Every freaking job that you have, most jobs, you get some kind of perk for having that job, okay? Well, he's a cop. It's kind of one of his perks of being a cop is usually, not all the time, but the majority of the time, most cops are not going to write other cops tickets, especially their boss. Like if I pull over the sheriff, you think I'm going to write the sheriff a ticket because I caught him speeding? Fuck no. I'm not. At all. So everybody's making this big deal out of it. He thinks he's above the law. No, he ain't. Or if he'd stopped me, or I'd probably went to jail. No, probably not. I stop people from going 90 miles an hour all the time. Very seldom will you arrest people for speed anymore unless you're doing like 150 or some shit like that. Most time you can get a ticket, told to slow the fuck down, go about your business. But they're making a big deal out of it. Just shut up. It's just a perk. Be honest with you, half the time I'm driving, if I got pulled over and they said, you know how fast you're going? A lot of times it'd be no. Of course, I'm not a big speeder. We've discussed this before. But the majority of cops do speed. And it's a habit. So when you're used to driving a unit or something like that, you don't pay attention to the speedometer most of the time. Because, you're not going to get a ticket. Especially in the marked unit. So, it's just part of it. So, that's just my old rant on that, I guess. I'm just tired of hearing it. Should he pay attention? Yes. Should he have been going 90 plus miles an hour? No, it's very dangerous. Okay. Was that other state trooper going to give him a ticket? Oh, hell no, he wasn't. Like I said, I don't condone driving like that. I try to keep it, everywhere I go, out of state or whatever, the speed limit's, let's say 60. I try to keep it about 65, 66. Stuff under that, I know I wouldn't pull somebody over for writing a ticket and write them a ticket, but I'm sure some cops will, but I'm not going to go out there and drive, if it's speed limit 60, I'm not going to drive there and drive 75, 70 or 80 miles an hour just because I'm a cop. I'm just not going to do that. Good chance this man wasn't even paying attention. All right, I'm not going to keep ranting on that. Other story. Pulled over to this vehicle, 76 and 60. It was today. Walk up, make my approach, yada yada. Same thing, passenger side. No tint on the windows whatsoever. I got up there and it's a guy driving, male. But he got the old gangster lean going back on the driver's seat, which you don't see a whole lot anymore. Thank goodness. One thing, it's stupid looking. Second thing, you can't see where the fuck you going. But he had the old gangster lean going on way back. I tell them that's the third reason I'm stopped you is you got I clocked in 76 and 60 and we need your driver's license. Oh, you think you got me doing that? No, I don't think I got you doing that. I know I got you doing that. Well, how do you think this motherfucker's gonna go start trying to argue with me? Michael, put a little green dot on your windshield. It's like a little laser. What you gonna call it, a laser? And that's where I got you. I got sit tight. Be right back. I come back. He signs it. He still got a little tood with him. Okay, dude. You're driving a Kia Optima with stock rims and no tint and a gangster lean. How fucking cool do you actually think you are? It's a fucking Kia. When I even hear the name Kia, the first thing I think of is Chia Pets. Like, I'm like, Kia. I mean, it's a fucking Kia, dude. Sit up, slow down. You're driving a Kia. You can't even be cool in a Kia with tinted windows and fucking rims and tires on it. Sorry, you just cannot be cool sporting a Kia. People don't drive those driving Kia. Which reminded me the other day, just past Friday, we don't really take it. Pulled over a fireman, which he didn't tell me he was a fireman until after I had given him a ticket. So that was his bad. Because I know I fuck with firemen, but I wouldn't write to do a ticket. I'd have gave him one. But it was too late at that point. Younger guy, 23, 24, something like that. Young. He was young. Might have been a little bit older. Big dude. He was like 6'3". Nice healthy fella. And had his friend with him. His friend wasn't a fireman. If his friend was a fireman, I might have been saying they were being gay together, but his friend wasn't a fireman. But anyway, I kind of picked on him a little bit. He was a big dude. He was driving a Hyundai or some shit like that. It's a nice looking little Hyundai car. I mean, it's a Hyundai. And of course, I was fucking with him a little bit, joking, giving him a hard time about being a fireman, shit like that. I asked him if he was married or something like that. He said, "Oh, I'm not married." And I said, I was fucking with this dude. So I'm not married. I said, "You won't be anytime soon either driving a Hyundai." But I just fucking with him. But it's funny. Nice fella. Like I said, maybe he's listening. Maybe he decided could be a guest or something. First responder. It's a first responder. I almost forgot about that one. No, just remembered. Anyway, basically that's basically it for these. It's Monday. About to put this out. I'll come back Wednesday if you want to come by and listen to the audio or whatever. But Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central. If y'all want to come listen to a live show and interact with it, I know for a fact it's going to be me and Holstera and old Aaron from I Had to Say It podcast. It's supposed to be a special co-host with us. I think the box is working. I'm not sure if he talked to anybody yet. And Freebird may call in and he may not. It depends. He is out of town on vacation, beating off the Falcons over there in Tennessee. He is supposed to bring me some root beer, whiskey, and some strawberry lemonade whiskey back. Delicious. So I'll come back Wednesday. It's going to be a good show, and we'll have some fun. So everybody, be careful. Go check out the merch at the merch shop. Like and subscribe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. And try to be nice. Always tell the truth. And remember to smile. Because Iceman could always be behind you.